back to HOE Cakes Weekly, the only podcast that respects the most underrated food in human history, HOE friggin' cakes. My name is John, and I love HOE Cakes. I'm joined as always by this guy, Jim.
Well now, I say, I'm still not entirely convinced. A cake cooked on farm equipment is something a civilized man should be eating.
It's not farm equipment. It's history. It's culture. This is what warriors ate. Colonial fighters. Probably early UFC guys. The food of patriots.
I don't believe there was a UFC in 1776.
There should have been.
Now, from what I gather, and I have gathered very little, HOE cakes is basically corn mush.
No. People are always saying that, and it makes me sick. That's disrespectful. It's a cornmeal-based flatbread, fried up crispy and fat, traditionally bacon grease, golden edges, dense center, liberty.
Sounds like something you'd eat before losing a duel.
George Washington ate them. That man crossed a river in winter. You think he was fueled by salads?
Now hold on. Why is it called a HOE cake? That don't sound like polite dinner conversation.
Because back in the day, people literally cooked them on the flat part of a hoe over an open fire. Dumbass! Everyone knows that. These were not cakes made by or for prostitutes.
I say, so you're telling me this here delicacy was invented by a man who looked at a gardening tool and said, "That's a skillet"?
That's innovation. That's grit. That's freedom. That's what happens when you don't have DoorDash.
Now, I will admit, my Nana said they was made with just cornmeal, water, and maybe some salt. That's about as simple as my cousin Earl.
Exactly. It's primal. You don't need 47 ingredients. You need heat, fat, corn, RFK.
You also need a cardiologist, I reckon. Ha!
Don't listen to the doctors, sissy.
So if I'm hearing you right, these HOE cakes are just like naughty little pancakes, right?
Don't get it twisted. They're not pancakes. Pancakes are soft, weak, fragile. HOE cakes are crispy, savory, thick, and bulging like Joe Rogan.
But pancakes sound friendly. Pancakes don't sound like they'd give you a disease or slap you in the mouth. Why should I try HOE cakes?
A good HOE cake could survive a bar fight.
Good point. Now, I did see they got all kinds of variations. Some folks add sugar, some add eggs.
Yeah, modern people softened it. Back in the good old days when a man could be a man, it was survival food. Native American, African, and early American influences, all mixed together, helped max out the pump.
Well now, that's actually culturally significant.
Don't get academic. Nerd.
Johnny boy, so let me ask you this. You love these things more than, say, family?
If my house was on fire and I had to choose between saving a tray of fresh HOE cakes or...
Don't answer that.
I'm grabbing the HOE cakes and a sixer of Yingling.
Well, I still ain't convinced. But I will say, fried corn swimming in bacon grease does sound like something my little tum-tum might get a kick out of.
Jim Turn, that's the first smart thing you've said all day.
I thank you for that. Well, folks, tune in next week when Johnny Boy attempts to deep fry a HOE cake using, what was it?
Beef tallow and rage.
Lord have mercy.
Stay strong. Eat HOE cakes.
This has been HOE Cakes Weekly. Bye-bye, y'all.
It's the HOE Cakes Weekly with John and Jim.